Welcome back to Del Rey Cinema. I'm your host, Brendan.
And your host, Sean.
Today we're looking at 2004's Walking Tall, completing the Rock Circle for now, the Dwayne Johnson dual movie. Sean, are you ready for this episode?
God, I'm very excited about this one. This is probably actually one of my favorite Dwayne Johnson little spin-off movies that he's done, along with also the movie we did last week. Also, the Rundown. The Rundown.
Just right before we get into the episode, here we are. Last episode of January.
Yeah, well, how do you feel about that?
We've gone through our first month.
What do you feel about that?
It's blown by so fast, man. I can't believe we're already heading into next month. But coming up in February, we should probably tell what we have a little bit of in store for everybody. Coming up in February, we will be doing our first television series. We will be diving into the series as a whole, and we'll be talking about how the series began, our take on the finale. That's how we're going to do TV shows when we get to them. We are going to be going into more movies. A lot more great content coming next month. Isn't that right, Sean?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, exactly. A lot more next month. We'll get into that a little bit later, though. But let's dive a little bit into this.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this take place today, Brendan?
In the state of Washington. I'm not really sure what town for sure, but Washington for the most part. All the way in the Pacific.
So from what I understand, Dwayne Johnson was in the military.
Yes.
Came back home.
Uh-huh.
Wants to relax.
Yep.
And that's exactly what doesn't happen.
That's what he wants. It looks good on paper for him.
But it's a shit show, right?
That's as far as he gets.
It's a shit show, right? Let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
This movie is a lot of fun, though.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Knoxville's in it as well.
The great Johnny Knoxville. Whom we'll be seeing again very, very soon in his other works, but, you know. I love the small town aesthetic of this movie.
Yeah, it really goes to show you that corrupt places can really run a small town, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Smaller the town, sometimes the more corrupt it can be. Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy.
You got the main villain, Mr. J. Hamilton, played by Neil McDonald, who everyone else might know from the Captain America movies.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. How can you not forget the Captain America movies? What else was he in?
I'm not really too sure what else he was in. A lot of World War II depictions, movies.
This unreal. Kid's a brat.
Of course, you have
this whole movie. That kid's a brat.
Well, speaking of Hole, that's the kid from Holes.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So is it a casino strip club?
Yeah, it's like a weird sort of casino and strip club crossover with a bar.
How do you feel about the feel of this movie? I mean, as far as, rating or
It's
in
not
general,
bad.
what do you feel about
It's
it?
not bad. It is one of three big movies that Johnny Knoxville was a part of in between the first and second Jackass movies.
What were the three that he was a part of?
The other one was The Ringer and Lords of Dogtown, Dukes of Hazzard, and a little tiny role in Men in Black.
Oh my goodness!
And this is while he was guest starring on stuff like Viva La Bam and Wild Boys in between. So still keeping in touch with those guys.
He was having a lot of fun.
Yeah. going off to make his big.
Johnny, I always liked Johnny Knoxville.
It's
always.
entertaining.
I
Yeah.
always liked him.
It really is entertaining. He really does delight the screen.
That new, I don't know about that new Jackass though.
I haven't seen it yet.
Save your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you? Have you seen
Yeah,
it?
I saw it. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I love Johnny Knoxville and all of them with all my heart, but them doing that show and not being on some type of substance is just not watching that
being
show.
a bunch of old men doing.
Yeah,
that
it's
too,
just like,
so
no, this doesn't make any sense.
They're at the point where they could seriously damage themselves.
And then some of the
nowadays.
characters don't even make sense. It's like, what are we doing here? He's like, let me put $1 in here real quick and then have a stripper come out.
A lot of these scenarios in this movie are
Ridiculous?
are scenarios that could have been simply avoided
All of them,
if
actually.
if it was just simple communication between people.
I'd say
Instead
about a good 75%,
Instead of
80% of the situations. I
Instead
feel
of-
like that's a lot of movies. They
Instead-
just kind of go on with it.
Instead of The Rock gets pissed and goes ape shit.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that.
People up,
Yeah, thanks a lot for that.
Yeah.
Hey, let me check these dice for you real quick. Oh, they're
Take it-
loaded.
Take it
Let me
easy.
just beat the shit out of everyone in this casino for the hell of it.
Here, sir, calm down. I'll just throw you over the table.
Yeah, I know. I know I'm a WWF celebrity. I will suplex you onto the craps table.
What? You want me to relax? I'm going to throw you.
Yeah, I
into
know.
the
I'll
pillar.
throw you right in that corner. God damn it.
God damn.
Oh, this movie is so fun, though.
It is.
That's
It's
the
a
thing
good-
about these Johnny Knoxville,
It's a good
Dwayne
action.
Johnson little partner up like that.
Right. Little duo sort of thing. Honestly, I feel like him and Johnny Knoxville have a better relationship than him and Sean William Scott.
Well, yeah, but
and
that's
Rhonda.
we know
it's,
that
it's
though.
a different story. It's different.
Yeah.
Set of circumstances and everything.
God, she's hot.
So what else do we have coming up in store for the show, Sean? What other good stuff do we have coming up this month?
You mean for this show we're watching right now?
No, for our podcast.
A lot.
What else do we have coming on? We have our first television series, possibly our first music discussion, you know?
Yeah. So are even the cops? So the cops are even dirty, right?
Yeah. Well, because Hamilton, he owns the entire town. When Dwayne Johnson's character was in the military was when they sold the sawmill and converted it. You know, it went over to the casino instead. All the great stuff that you hear that took place before the movie, but they don't show in the movie, unfortunately. And this film also goes to stand as one of those good films one of those good movies that doesn't really need a sequel. Like the single story itself kind of told itself already. It doesn't. There's no need to continue from it and make it even worse. Sometimes you see that happen a lot.
Let's talk a little bit about the parents. His parents.
Oh, the parent, yeah. Well, later on when he's talking with his nephew, he does go into a little bit of detail about how he used to worry his parents a lot back in the day, like his nephew does. His parents seem like good, protective people, good, subtle, calm, small town type of people.
Yeah.
But still holding to the point of, still holding back, not holding back, but still holding on to the thought of maybe having this casino isn't all that great.
What about the fact that the sawmill applied? That's just the thing about the small towns is just take out one major thing and then all of a sudden everything else just goes to shit.
Yeah. Everyone's making street moves.
Could you imagine if San Diego was a small town?
A small town, San Diego, a small town.
I think there's more people in the city of Chula Vista than there are in the city he was living in.
Small town, forget it.
Forget it.
Me and your father.
I'm from a small town.
Me and your
It's
father.
called the desert.
Me and your father, forget about it.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, paisa.
Wait, so you're Diane Carroll's kid and Victor Moan's kid, so you're half and half Italian.
No,
Hey, buy that. Me and your father, forget about it. Come here.
forget about it. What about his relationship with his sister in this one? I wish they dove a little more into detail too on Johnny Knoxville.
Well, that's what I mean about. It's one of those good movies where there's not too much detail about what happened before, and what happened or what details happened during.
Yeah.
His time in the military, how he met Johnny Knoxville's character, his sister, and all that. But it serves as the perfect present story. But the sister's a good character. I mean, they're all really there to serve the Rock's character Ranger's story.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, they really fucked him up.
Yeah. But again, simple things that could have been avoided. Later on, in a little bit, we'll find out that he could have just went and talked to Hamilton if he had a problem.
None of this would have happened. But then also the movie would have been over in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The football game would have happened.
Yeah.
They went to casino. The movie's over.
Mm-hmm.
Can you not use loaded dice anymore, please?
Okay. Okay. I hate this sheriff, though. An internal investigation. Yeah,
No,
that's good enough for
small
me.
town sheriff.
Yep.
Let's call it what it is. Small town dipshit.
Yep.
Yep.
You go right ahead.
That's one unknowledgeable cop right there. If I've ever heard
I do
one.
not oppose that one bit.
No. I'm doing my job. We don't know yet.
But we still don't know yet who started. I did.
How you gonna have your hair look like that?
And then remember later on, he goes on and he's like, I did an internal investigation. That's good enough for me.
You think there's something wrong with it when the cop comes back and then tries to kill him?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Well, shoot, I would say they know something's wrong even now. They know that the town's corrupt and screwed up.
I didn't even do. I missed that part totally of this movie when I've watched it over and over again. Mm-hmm. He picks up a flower from someone else's room and then brings it to him. What a jerk!
The nurse, nice flowers.
That's Johnny Knoxville for you, ladies and gentlemen.
The nurse tells him nice flowers, and he tells her, "Thanks, they're for my best friend."
This small town shit is. I wish I could live in a small town like that just for a little bit, though.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Don't have to really deal with busy streets.
Yeah, I said
any,
pretty.
Any stuff like that. I said
Pretty?
I didn't say that.
Pretty?
I didn't say that.
There you go.
Captain Sutter.
You could die tonight talking to me like that.
Oh my god.
You hear that live, you guys.
There he
If
goes
Brendan
again.
doesn't show up on the next podcast, it's because I killed him.
Screw Sean.
I know, right?
Screw him. Motherfucker.
Oh, so this is when he has to go through all the... You know, it never talks about how long he was actually had to be off his...
I'm
It just kind of goes through scenes where he's just like... By the way, audience, in these scenes, Johnny Knoxville and Dwayne Johnson, it's just, there's so many just little funny... He's trying to get Dwayne Johnson to feel better, and it just annoys the shit out of him. It's like, what did... A lot of the things in this movie...
It must have been at least like 6 months worth of or 3 months worth of a recovery. A big scar like that on his chest. What do you think of his dad?
His dad's cool. I don't understand the whole concept of... See, that's the thing about this movie that... I think that's my problem with analyzing and watching hundreds of movies like I do. Is that I overanalyze, and I wonder why on a lot of movies.
Good question.
Like, okay, perfect example. You go to, like, Willy Wonka. Why all of a sudden his grandpa's bedridden, and then the kid comes up with a fucking golden ticket, and then all of a sudden his grandpa's jumping around like Betty Housen and shit. You know?
It's like, what happened to him before?
No kidding, dude. It's like, where was this? I'm out here getting cabbage water, and you're over here telling me that's all we have? Getting bread? You could walk this whole time? I'd kill him. I would have just changed the vote right away and just been like, you know what, on second thought, I think I'm just going to go on my own. But his dad is... So the sawmill closes.
Yeah.
He doesn't go and do anything else.
Nope. The sawmill.
But then the sawmill...
The sawmill closes and lays him off too.
And then it reopens, and all of a sudden he's just like, oh, I'm going to go work again.
Yeah.
This stuff makes no sense to me. If I just lost my job tomorrow and I was just like this, I think I'm just going to sit around until my old job takes me back. I'd be on the fucking street.
I'm just going to sit around until my old job.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that would happen on Seinfeld or something.
Now,
It sounds like a Seinfeld plot.
I have a question for you, Brendan.
Which one?
Answer my question on this one. Do you think...
Can you ask it?
Yeah, if you let me get to it.
Okay.
Fucking jerk.
Oh.
He was right. Now, do you think he planned on hurting Dwayne Johnson when he messed his casino up like that, or do you think he had nothing to do with it? And do you think his goons kind of orchestrated that attack on their own in the back room after the whole dice being loaded at the craps table?
Well, remember the guy grabbed his necklace, and then and Dwayne Johnson didn't like that, so he hit him
No, I understand that, but
And
I'm
then-
saying, did he have anything to do with it, you think?
with his chest getting cut up.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You think it was just all...
No, he didn't because.
So do
remember-
you think he's
well,
being
no.
sincere here, or do you think he's
I
just
think-
being full of shit?
Well, here.
That's what the question is.
Well, no. The thing is that he didn't know because remember one of his guys even said, "Come on, this guy knows Hamilton." Before he cuts his chest, and then afterward, I think I think he's being sincere here. Sincere, and he's hoping, please don't make a big ordeal out of it. It won't happen again. We won't hurt you again.
That's where he makes his biggest mistake.
Yeah.
Though. Going to a sheriff in a town that's small owned, and it's just like, dude, everyone's dirty in towns like that.
We're the sheriffs on the payroll too.
Exactly, and it's like, jeez, it's crazy to say, but I feel like small towns are ran like cartels. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's like,
at the end of the day, they kind of are. They're meth peddlers.
I mean, yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, Chris. Did you see you up and about? You're looking spiffy. You're to press charges. Well, this isn't about that. It's a casino a while back. Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because that matter's closed. Yeah. Did you even look into it? They did an internal investigation. Yeah, that's good enough for me. An internal investigation.
An internal investigation.
An internal investigation.
Look at the Rock's face. He's just like, right.
No, he looks like he wants to slap him right in his face. And to be honest,
He does.
I'd punch him right in his
He does.
fucking cock lousy face too. Look at him. Look at that stupid face. Everyone, when you see this movie, take a good look at the cop. You'll see exactly what I mean. Just a douchebag. Look at him.
He does look like a prick.
He looks like, you know what he looks like to me? Someone that wishes he was in control of actually something. It's like, he's like,
actually something, but knows that he's not. He's just,
yeah, it's like, this is my
another
town.
one.
It's your town of 10,000 people.
It's your town of 10,000.
Oh no! Wait! I'm sorry. It's your town of 1,000 people, probably. This is my town, and I see every house every day in it.
Well, shit. Small towns like that, everything is in close distance. So yeah.
What's her story in this whole thing?
I think she was just a friend from high school with The Rock and McDonald's character, and then just grew up with him, something like that. I don't know. That's the thing with these type of movies, is that they have such short, detailed backstories that it's really hard to tell what might have happened before.
Feels better.
Talk to Sheriff now?
I went down to the police station. I talked to somebody from the badge. The sheriff's out didn't seem like much of a sheriff.
Except for the election. Maybe he can take his job.
Somebody ought to.
Is this when he decides that he thinks he wants to run for a sheriff?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep. But they're almost a year.
Treat me good.
Not better than
Right now, it looks like it's just them catching up and everything.
a real go-getter, that one.
Must be. I heard he got you.
Lasted about 8 minutes. Long.
so they did date or they didn't?
It
It seems like it was maybe just a sexual thing because she said just about.
maybe they did. I'm not sure.
No, I'm talking about
Hamilton.
the casino owner. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hamilton. That was probably
They
just
might
a
have.
fling.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't know much, do you?
I know a lot more than you.
Oh, that's true.
Jerk.
What an asshole.
Fuck you.
Piece of shit.
Thanks for the jacket.
Thanks for the nice coat.
Oh yeah, nice coat.
Nice coat.
Here we go again.
Nice coat.
Let's go ahead and destroy a casino again.
It's okay. Stabilized.
I feel like a lot of people are going to have mixed feelings about this movie.
Probably.
I feel like I'm chasing people down a drain with this one, kind of. As much as I love Dwayne Johnson with all my heart, and I love Johnny Knoxville, you guys are great. You guys are great actors, by the way. Great actors.
It's a good movie to watch.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, maybe not religiously over and over again.
No, but here's the thing. I feel that movies need to be sometimes overly entertaining to get the audience, which is not a problem, but at least it's like drastic thinking sometimes, in movies. I don't know how that looks to an audience.
Sometimes.
Maybe it crashes the movie.
Sometimes the story that's being told is good on its own.
Do we have a rating on this movie?
A what?
Did you get a rating for this movie?
I did not.
But
But
no rating, huh?
But I know it grossed more than The Rundown.
Did it do better than The Rundown?
It did do better than The Rundown. I'm sorry, what were you going to say to me?
I forgot. I lost concentration when you told me you couldn't give me the rating.
You forget a lot
I
of
just wanted
things, huh?
to just whop you right across your head.
I mean, in order to remember, you need a brain anyway. So,
I have half a brain.
I should cut you
half a brain. Cut me a break.
It's a lot.
I have half.
A lot more hollow up there than you realize.
That's not the way you talk to friends.
Fuck you. Oh,
See this shit? Like, I love the movie though because it has so much action in it though. Mm-hmm. And it's Dwayne Johnson being him. And every Dwayne Johnson movie, even his TV series, Ballers, was just action-packed all the time.
Yes,
and I think that's the key about Dwayne Johnson is that he can play any role and be good at it.
I kind of want to go onto YouTube and look up his old WWE matches and everything.
WWF, you mean?
Yeah, WWF.
Wake up. Newbie. I remember I used to have his action figures and everything, man.
You remember a lot of things,
with
huh?
Rock, dude. Yeah.
That was back when you were alive when dinosaurs were around, huh?
No.
Old.
No. I was around when Jesus was here.
Oh, you knew Jesus, huh?
I knew him. He built me this table.
Oh.
Yeah. So, if you had to give this movie what you feel would be a fair rating, how would you feel about it, Brandon?
What would be the rating scale?
Well, grades. Let's go grades.
No,
without pluses and minuses.
From what?
An A, B, C, D, E, F.
From what number?
Not an E. What is it?
No. From what number to what number
grade.
being the highest?
Oh, okay. We want to go numbers.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Is that how you feel about
That's
it?
what I was implying, not letters.
You imply too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't use letters. I'm not a child.
Oh, no?
Not like the alphabet.
That could have fooled me.
Oh,
Yeah?
it must look similar, huh?
Yeah. Okay, scale of 1 to 10.
10 being the best.
No, 1 being the best. Fucking Nimrod.
You want to let me speak?
I do. I want you
wanna
to
shut
ask
up?
me smart things first.
Would you shut up?
Yeah, I will shut up. I will, actually.
It's hard to think of smart things when I hang around with you all the time. Dumbass. I'd say 5. 5 to 6. What about you?
Probably about the same.
Yeah.
I think I would have never heard about it if Dwayne Johnson or Johnny Knoxville weren't the actors.
Probably not. Yeah. It is based off of a true story, but I don't know what the true story is. Though. I haven't read that further into detail.
Our job is to keep order. There was no chance of that. Me and my men were just trying to control it.
There is another movie of another version of this movie that came out in the 70s.
So dangerous, so highly.
Another rundown.
They dispatched 6 of the casino security staff.
I forgot who the star of that one was though.
Which one? What was the name of that one?
Walking Tall. The same movie, but done in the 70s.
Which in his hands became a devastating.
They did Walking Tall twice.
Yeah, this is
a remake.
Yeah, it's a remake.
Okay.
This version right here.
Could have killed. You could have. That's crazy. Who was in the original?
I forgot. I haven't seen it, but I know it exists. You didn't know it exists until just now when you asked me, so don't give me that look. Don't talk to me that way. Screw you. Yeah.
So they're selling drugs out of the casino.
Yes. Well, no, not out of the casino. The mill. The mill is the
drug
is
house.
the meth lab.
So that's why they bought it out.
Yeah. That's why they shut it down to convert it. That's how you launder drug money is building a casino, licensed to print cash that way. You know.
Mr. Crow, you may present your client's case.
You're fired.
So basically,
Your Honor,
I never noticed that before.
my own case.
So basically, the lawyer didn't even want to do anything to help him
No.
because he was paid off too, probably.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't say anything, and that's why I looked at him like, "Are you gonna say anything?
That's
You know, you're fired."
That's the thing with this entire town is that a lot of these judicial officials and officers are all on Hamilton's payroll already. Hamilton virtually owns them.
Pretty
The
much.
police department too. Yeah. That's why he's saying if he goes up, if he's acquitted of his charges, he'll go up for election for sheriff to fix the town and everything.
Except standing up for myself on the law.
Objection. Prior commencement. Sustained. Mr. Vaughn, stay on form.
I grew up in this town. People used to walk tall in this town. They wouldn't have traded the mill for a crooked casino,
Mr. Vaughn, we're not here to listen to civic speech.
and they wouldn't have stood around while drugs were being sold to kids.
Objection. Sustained, Mr. Vaughn.
In that town, they would.
Yeah.
I was justified in what I did.
A town like that.
If you
Yeah.
acquit me of these charges, then I'm going to ask the sheriff.
Mr. Vaughn.
And if elected, I'm going to fix this town.
Order.
His face instantly was just like, "Oh, you're gonna run for sheriff?"
I was aware only of one.
Yeah, seriously.
Never have to see anyone else again without punishing those who did it.
I'm ordering the jury to ignore what they just seen.
How can they ignore that? Like,
That's
what,
what I
like,
mean
what are
too,
you
like,
talking
yeah,
about,
like
dude?
That really leaves a person's memory. That's not
Yeah.
going to scar somebody.
Why don't you show up with a head in a bag? I want you guys to forget that you saw someone's dissevered head in a bag. Just forget all about it, though. You never saw it. No, I didn't see it. I only had a dream about it last night. I dreamed that I brought my groceries home and then a head was in it.
Or no, like the rundown. Don't even look at me. Look over there.
Oh, yeah. Don't look at me. Look over there. Yeah. Brennan, don't make it weird. You remember?
Do you think you could reach in and no? Hell no. I know.
Hell no.
I know. Walk.
I don't give any breaks.
I love him in Knoxville in this one. In this movie.
Oh yeah,
Him and Knoxville have such a good
I can't
buddy
wait till
buddy.
next. I can't wait till next week's movie.
Mhm.
That's one I think I've been excited about for a while.
We're kicking off February with a good movie.
Oh yeah. kick off into the summertime. Get ready.
Yeah.
So now he's elected as sheriff. Here we go.
Like,
You know, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that he wants to carry around a piece of lumber all the time.
a 2x4.
I don't like it.
But we do have a tradition.
A 2x4, and he's trying to style it like a baseball bat, almost.
Each and every one of these men. Good guess.
See, look how he is.
You're all fired.
What a smart move. I would have arrested them all and said though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, they come back and they try to fuck with him. See, you know what?
You fire them, they can.
These are good guys. I vouch for them.
They're fired.
You're all arrested.
Why? And then later on, why are they shooting at me?
Yeah. Why did they do this to me?
You're all fired. Fun fact.
What do you got for us, Brendan?
This woman that's riding in the car with Hamilton is a very young Colby Smulders, who everyone knows from How I Met Your Mother. Robin from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. Where'd you dig up that piece of knowledge?
I had actually recognized her a long time ago
Okay.
when I first had watched this movie.
I need to start paying attention more.
But yes, that is Robin from How I Met Your Mother sitting next to Hamilton in the car.
Hey, Chris.
License and registration, please.
I actually really like him as a character in this movie, though. That's the problem. Both of them.
License and registration.
See?
I like.
See her face?
Oh yeah, she's absolutely stunning too.
That's Robin.
Oh yeah, that is.
That's Robin.
Oh my god, yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Sure.
Drugs are found.
Only thing that's going on.
Very, very young.
is construction. We take care of that.
Yeah, that's right. I plan on taking care of everything else too.
If you can.
I love his role in this too. But I love his role in Captain America too.
Why would I jeopardize that just so I'm drunk?
Because you own the town, Jay.
Lately, he always plays like a World War II soldier, American World War II soldier. McDonald, that is.
But underneath that badge is the same guy who couldn't make it playing college football, and apparently couldn't make it in the army, and apparently never make it as a cop.
Is that right?
Yeah. And if you push too hard, you're going to be a man who never gets to see 40. License, please. Type share.
Sir, get your tail lights, please. It's your last warning.
What's wrong with my tail lights?
Really, really excited because when we get into when we start getting into the TV show aspect, we can start talking about if you felt this show ended on had a good finale. Did the ending make sense? We can discuss a lot more. You know, did this show's story have good closure? You know?
Now, is Johnny Knoxville in this movie? He was into drugs at some point, right?
In this movie, his character in this movie, yeah.
Right.
His
Unfortunately,
character in this movie, not Knoxville himself though.
No. I'm not talking about Knoxville. I'm talking about his character in the
Yeah.
movie.
His character Ray. Ray.
I'm a convicted felon.
Got a little pull around here.
Oh, now you're a crooked cop doing favors for friends. That's how it starts. The next thing you know, you take bribes, roadblocks, crotches.
Ray, I need your help.
Oh, don't do that.
I need you to take me to drug school.
No, don't say that. Oh, don't do that.
I get to wear a uniform.
I get to wear a uniform.
Let's go get the factory. We don't have any boys in summer that shit down under the sea.
Yeah, 99% of the time they're clean though. So we gotta play follow the money, starting with the tweakers. They'll give us the suppliers. And these guys are feel that to you. So delicacy is the key.
Jesus.
Then we put the squeeze on it until they spit at the location of the next spot.
We're doing that.
Cubs.
That's a good show.
That's a good show.
Wait, so they had all this time. They had no time to waste in going to find these drug dealers, but they had about 5 seconds to sit and eat snow cones.
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Oh, really fucking.
You're sure you're not carrying anything? I don't have shit.
Yeah.
Search it.
What are you doing? Oh yeah.
Spread your legs.
This is a switch.
Spread. Someone needs a bath.
Nothing there. Oh, somebody needs a bag.
Good old Knoxville.
Now you read me my rights. I call my lawyer.
Okay, I have a hunch. Maybe something else.
And this guy that they're searching, I don't know what his name is, but I've seen him in other stuff too. Recently saw him in 310 to Yuma with Christian Bale and Russell Crowe. But I can't remember what his name is. Anything like that. I was talking about that guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now you get it.
Because you were like so quiet there.
Well, it wasn't really that big of a point. It was just adding that.
And they fucked that truck up, dude.
I feel like low-key this is where Knoxville got the idea to fuck with Bam's Hummer in that episode of Viva La Bam where he hacks it in half into a convertible. I think he got it from this scene.
Mm-hmm.
Or unless or maybe the other way around, he got the idea for this scene from fucking with Bam's Hummer, and the director was probably like, "All right, cool, let's put that in." Yeah.
He's playing. Guess we got a plan B.
Screw you both. I do have a bit of information for you. It's not this thing, actually. It's a whole lot of people in this way. Spit it out. You're gonna get hurt.
That's the thing about druggies, man. They actually really think they're intimidating.
Yeah, they really do.
Drugs are a hell of a thing.
That's the mentality of it. Oh man.
My neighbors.
You know what? So, let's get, before we throw this episode into the end, does he have something against guns in this movie as well as The Rundown?
No, I think in this movie it's more his dad is against guns because every time I see him go for that shotgun, his dad's just immediately stopping him and trying to talk him out of it and everything. I think it's that knowing that he's been in the military and he's had the training and everything, he might go, maybe they're afraid that he might go take it too far or something like that. It's kind of a weird, different but similar character to the Rundown's character as the bounty hunter. The same type of guy, same type of personality, but a different way of executing that personality.
I'm with you, man. I'll check in later.
So this whole time Knoxville and Dwayne Johnson working together is kind of fun to watch in this movie too.
They have a good camaraderie.
They really do. What are you doing eating that bullshit, Dwayne Johnson? Soup?
Cup noodles.
Let's go ahead and
Well,
so, how do you feel about the movie as a whole?
the movie as a whole isn't bad.
It's
Again,
not bad. Would you recommend it to others?
Yes, it's a good movie to watch every now and then.
Definitely, if you haven't seen
It's
it,
always a
definitely go get a hold of it or watch it. It's on Vudu right now. Fandango, right? Is that what it? Fandango might be on Netflix. I haven't looked through the list.
Probably on Prime.
It's probably on Prime, YouTube.
Available to buy on YouTube.
Yep. We have a great show planned out for you guys next Thursday. You guys will enjoy it. We're going to go ahead and say goodnight.
A lot of good things coming in February. As we close January out.
We hope everyone's had a great first month. And stay safe. This is your host, Sean.
I'm your host, Brendan.
Have a great night.
Good night. See you next month.